Hey, hi. I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for December 27, 2024. So we're here at Choke Canyon State Park. It was nice. It was a nice night. Um, the only problem here is they have the javelinas. They come out looking for food in the night. So last night it was a rough night's sleep. I got woke up a couple times because the dogs just wanted to go out and attack. And, I can't have them do that because I don't know how violent those wild javelina are. Especially when they have the babies around. I don't know how they can get, and I don't want the dogs to get hurt. Even though Chica is ferocious and would probably tear one up, she would probably still get hurt. I don't know. I don't want any problems with animals. Okay. Over here, I didn't remember because you know what? I think the last time we came here, I only stayed like one night. I don't think we even stayed a long time. I think it was just like a passing through thing because I don't remember all the stuff that was here. Like, if we walk straight across going that way, the water is right there. I never knew that. So right last night when we got here, I took them for a little walk to the water. And I think I walked them the other directions, you know. That's not a long walk. And, going down there and fiddling around there a little bit and coming back, it's still not a long walk, okay? And they need their exercise. It's enough for them to go to the restroom, but I don't want to see them laying around all day. I want to see them getting exercise, moving around, playing, whatever, walking, whatever, something. You know what I mean? So I did see that spot. So when it gets really, really hot, we can just go down there for a little dip and come back. That's okay. But when it comes for the exercise part, yeah, we need to do some more walking. So, and this place is busy. When we got here, it was busy. Actually, in the loop around there, it kind of emptied out. But this place does get busy. And like I said, I did get that pass. But you know what? From here, we're just going to go straight to Magnolia Beach because I kind of looked it up and it's only 2.5 hours. It took us 2.5 hours to drive here. So we'll do another 2.5 hours to get to Magnolia Beach. And I'm going to call in what do you call it, please? The storage unit and put in my 30-day notice because I think that's how you got to do it. You got to give them a 30-day. And then we're just going to go over there one day and I'm going to see what the heck is in there, what I'm going to donate, and just try to clean that place out. I know it's not a big job. It's really not. The thing is I just got to figure out what I'm going to keep because like I said, I've been trying so hard this past year to clear this place out of stuff that I really don't use. You know what? There's stuff in here I see I can probably get rid of some more. But it's not heavy stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to have to see how that works. I got to downsize somehow so I can bring along a couple extra things. I know there's one thing in there that's kind of sizey, and that's I have a Bayou Classic propane thing that you can cook on. Like you can cook a big pot of food on there. I don't know why I got it. I spent like $100 for it. I don't even think I've ever used it because it was just too windy. But I'm gonna keep it because maybe I'm gonna cook something on it. I don't know. But it's good to have. If anything, maybe I might donate it to some friends that I know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've whittled down a lot of stuff in here. But like I said, there's a whole bunch of stuff that I still don't really use. And I do feel like it's important to have that big sleeping bag for cold nights. And then I have a regular blanket. So, I mean, I gotta see what I'm hanging on to here. Because I feel like it's just too much. And even the books. When I go through a book, I get rid of the book. I haven't purchased anything, but I'm just worried. I think I'm just worried about if I go to the storage and it's like, oh my God, there's too much stuff here that I don't really want to carry, you know. And you know what? I haven't missed it for a year, so I don't need to keep everything in there. I'm gonna go through the clothes. I'm gonna see if that stuff can go to the Goodwill. I'm gonna see. But from here, we're gonna go straight to Magnolia Beach. There's no water or electric there. Okay, but it's sunny enough that I can use my solar, and I'll just have to get my water every couple of days, which is fine. Because I'm gonna have to be going back and forth a couple times to the storage to see what am I gonna do with this extra stuff. Because basically, when I'm looking around at stuff right now, I use everything. I use everything that I have. That's why I can't think of like what do I need to get rid of. So I gotta figure stuff out. You know. Right now, I got some pork ribs cooking. I kind of looked it up on the internet how to cook them. I always thought that you were just supposed to just stick it in high on the cooker and then throw the barbecue sauce in there and just let it cook for hours. But I found out you're supposed to put the barbecue sauce in an hour before you're done, before it's done cooking. So I didn't know that. And I've been watching the Kitchen Nightmares show. And so I had the idea. Let me look up how you're supposed to make it. So it's like 11 right now, and I just put them in. It says to cook for 6 to 8 hours. I have a small crock pot that fit all the rib that I bought. It was just like a flat. I kind of twirled it up, put it in there, and leave it to cook. So at about maybe 5. Well, I'm going to check it at 4 and see if I can, because I think it's going to shrink. Because it's, meat will shrink when you cook it. You cook it out the liquid. I didn't put any liquid in there. I put a couple drizzles of water. That's it. That's, because I think because it's on slow cook, it's going to just do its own thing. And then I'll check it at 4, and I'll see how that goes. I don't think I can give that bone to the dogs. Because it's too small, and the way they eat, they wolf stuff down. I mean, I don't think, I don't know. I don't think I can give that to them, so I probably won't. But it's a lot of meat, so maybe I'll give them some meat. That's when I'll check it, like at 4, see how much because that's a lot of meat. And you know what? Ribs, I don't know how good they are the next day. And I don't have a microwave. Well, I guess I could steam them a little bit. If I want to reheat up food, I have to steam it. That's how I do it. Because I don't have microwave, which is probably better because microwaves can't be that great for you anyways. So when I cook stuff or reheat stuff, I steam it, and that rejuvenates it. But I had bought that. Last night I just had a sandwich. Actually, not a sandwich. I've come up with these wonderful things to eat, and I had ham and cheese in there. I get like biscuits, in the tube. I get the biscuits, and then I get 2. And then I kind of flatten them out, and then I put cheese and ham in there, put the one on top, pinch the edges, and I put it in the waffle maker. It is so good like that. It's like a grilled cheese, kind of. Now you got to put the right cheese. I have some Gouda with bacon, so I haven't bought a pack of American cheese for months. I stopped buying that. I only get cheddar cheese. I get the good cheese now because the American cheese, it's processed. So I'm trying to stay away from that. Even though I do have some processed stuff in here, I did break down and buy me some crackers, which I had last night. I had the munchies last night. I don't know, maybe because all I had were those 2 sandwiches. I don't know what it was. And I ate like half of those apple strudel bakery things. So I think when these are done and when that's done, I'm not gonna buy again for a while. You know what? If the junk food is here, I will eat it. If the junk food is here, I will eat it. So I have to. So what I've been doing I just got overexcited because I got to the HEB. But what I've been doing is just refrain from buying that stuff. I have had some instances where I felt like really bad craving for something sweet after it. You know what I would do? I would take one of my soup spoons and just get a big old scoop of peanut butter and just eat that, and then I was fine afterwards. But I can't be doing that all the time. I mean, I don't know. Is peanut butter that bad for you? There's probably a lot of sugar in there. There's probably a lot of sugar in there. But it satisfied the hunger instead of me getting up, make a sandwich, or making a whole something to eat. And I don't want to do that because as you can see, I feel like I'm kind of chubby-ish, and I got to keep the weight down if I don't want my back to hurt. And my back has been hurting. I've been trying to do a little bit more walking. The exercise has stopped since I was at Brantley Lake. It was like a different environment, so it kind of wasn't the same exercising to do. So last night we did a little walk to the lake. This morning we did the little walk to the lake, came back. I'm having coffee right now. I put that food together. I'm gonna make a small breakfast. As long, I have been switching off here and there with the oatmeal, but I haven't had that for maybe like a week, or two, maybe a week. And I've just been eating regular breakfast, but not big ones. And plus a couple of these days, because we leave early and stuff, I've been skipping breakfast, which is probably not a good idea either, because then you're hungry and your body's going to hold on to the food the next meal. You know what I'm saying? I have to eat breakfast, at least something. I gotta stay away from the bakery goods and from the processed foods. But this morning I'll probably make some eggs and some sausage, a little hash brown, and that's it. I haven't been overloading on the bread. I like to eat bread. I haven't been overloading on that. Although I do like the waffle maker too. But I ran out of that stuff. I didn't buy any more, which I kind of feel like, darn, I should have bought it. But no, I don't need it. So, yeah, that's basically all I got going on, really. I met some nice ladies across the way. They just started their journey going on the road. I told them about freecampsites.net. Every time I tell people, they're like, oh, what's that? And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I'm out to tell everybody about that site because, it saves you a lot of money, I could stop off at Goliad for a couple days if I want. I was thinking about it because if we go to Magnolia Beach, I can't use the crock pot. I think it will use too much juice of the solar. Or I don't know. I'll have to try. I'll have to try sometime with that. If I keep the solar panel out there charging while the crock pot is cooking on low, it might work. But I honestly, I don't know how. I'll just have to see. I'll have to, do a check. Not with ribs or anything. Maybe with like chicken or something, because chicken cooks quicker. Or even with beans or something. Maybe I'll try with beans first, so I don't ruin any meat. You know what I'm saying? Because beans can stay soaking in the water if it doesn't work out, and then I can just put it on the pan here and cook it like that. You know what I mean? Things that heat up take a lot of energy, and that's why it's not good, really, that great to cook with the jackery, with the crock pot or anything that heats up, But yeah, and now that I have that pass, we can hop over around some state parks. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got going on right now. I have a little bit of data, but it's not enough to upload. But I'll probably put out a couple readings that I have saved that I can actually put them out. But as we get closer to the shore, I think we'll have better data over there. But we'll have to see. It's hit and miss in a lot of places. I've been very lucky and very fortunate to be in spots where the data was really good. But now we're in like wildernessy areas and some state parks. And the state parks, usually they don't really have that great data. So that's what happens at the state parks. And Magnolia Beach, because it's so close to the coast or to the water, there's no cell towers in the water. So, I mean, it's sometimes hard for data, excuse me, over there too. So, we'll see. But look, I'm talking too much. But that's all I have for right now. And I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for December 27th, 2024. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye.